What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. Right, lads, let's just recap today. Poor enough day at the channel after a couple of really good days. But anyway, you'll have that. We'll just touch on. We had one non-runner. What was it? Had one non-runner, Calvados. Western Music in the 240 at Wolverhampton. That filly, she actually took a big step backwards, but I wouldn't mind that. She returned from a break with a really solid run, and I'll keep an eye on her, and she will win us races in the future. She just got set alight from stall 12 today and ran a little with the choke out, but I'd say she just took a step back from her promise and return anyway. So I'll just draw a line through that run for her. Hopefully we mightn't see her for a few weeks, and when she pops up again, we'll play her. Keppers, Chris, very, very disappointing. Wahaja drifted like a barge, conveniently missed the break. All I'll say is we'll get him another day. Right, we'll move on from there. Let's touch on tomorrow. I have one selection tomorrow, but before I get into that, I took 2 hours out today and I just said to myself, I'll go back 5 weeks and just count, see how many winners I've actually tipped in the 5 weeks. Now, I won't include no placed horses, no each way doubles that I had that were placed. I leave out all the massive 20, all the big price horses. I just said I'd go and see what winners I tipped. So I just went back. I said I'd go back as far as Galway and just work forward. So like it's actually, I couldn't believe it myself. So we'll just run through them. So I had a 4-1 winner, a 5-2, 5-1, 6-1, 6-4, 11-2, 11-2. We had one short one in America, Nick Score, 6-5. We put that on. Glorious Rio, 11-2. Overright, 11-2. Point each way, point Miss Reef, 9-4. Twilight Jet, straight placement, 6-1. Lucille, 7-2. Real World, 6-4. Atta Girl, 7-2. Migration, 3-1. Porter in the Jungle, 9-4. 3-1. 9-1. Mix and Marks, Summertime Romance, 11-2. Glorious Rio, 11-4. Taz Effect, 5-1. Taurus Strike, 7-2. Other winners there included as well. It was 100 to 35 to 1, 6-1. You had, what else had we included in? So let's just touch on a couple of, there's just, it's just crazy, lads. Right, I think there's 42 winners in 5 weeks is what I've tipped. But I'm just going to go through them right between Patreon and things. So let's just go the last 5 weeks on Patreon. I had 2 massive main selections. So I went for 2 maximum bets, 2 5 points. One was a 5 points win at 9-2. That won Migration and good with the Rule 4. And the other was a 5 points each way at 11-2 and a goal. Them 2 won. The 2 max. So I had only 2 5-point bets in the last 5 weeks. They both won. And yeah, let's just touch on other winners I had. 3 points win at 4-1. 3 points win at 3-1. 3 points each way at 9-1. 2 points each way at 12-1. That was in Galway, no doubt about that. 3 points each way at 5-1. That was Fox's Tails. There was a Rule 4 in that. Anna Gold was the 5 points each way, 11-4, you know. And then through the weeks as well, we had other ones. Like recently, we had Royal Prospect. Just before that, 3 points each way, 9-2, Overthink. We had At the Girl the other day, 7-2, 3 points win. We also gave Migration a private message on the Patreon. We had Crystal Case winning 3 points win in Kempton. We had Duty of Care, the Sir Michael Stouts horse, 3 points win in Pontefract. We had, who else had we got? It's nuts. We had the Charlie Appleby horse that ran away, Corrales. We tipped him up at 13-8. It went off odds on. Or it might have drifted to evens at the off. Absolutely bolted him. But some massive ones. Nagano, 3 points win, 4-1. Achilles was 3 points win at 3-1. Then, you know, we had some really, really nice ones. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So between Patreon and YouTube in the last 5 weeks, I've had 42 winning selections, and a lot of them are really nice prices, like 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. Some are 5-2, 11-2, 11-2, 6-1, 7-2, 7-2, 3-1, 9-1, and then let's mention then our other big double that I haven't even mentioned yet. The big double that clicked. The 2 Charles Burns or the 2 Cottle Burns horses in Ballinrobe. That clicked as well only last week. So massive, massive, massive. And I have not mentioned no no placed horses are even talked about. All the 22 to 1 each way. Shanro was placed in the big race. 22 to 1 Marjana was placed. The Marco Botti horse that ran in Kempton one evening was placed each way. 18 to 1 At a Girl in Newbury. 14 to 1. That's just a few of them. Then we had a big each way double. The two of them were just about a short head. Dreambird and 10 to 1 and or saying Nebra's 10 to 1 and Dreambird 17 to 2. Both of them were placed. I haven't even added in them points. So what I just did was I just added up in the last 5 weeks all the winning selections. I haven't not added in no placed horses or no losers, but we'll come to that in a second. I have tipped many losers. I have had quiet days, but the plus is plus 365 points. So if you had a tenner a bet in the last 5 weeks, you'd be up 3,650. Now let's just say, for instance, I didn't add in no placed horses, and I had many big priced ones on Patreon. I had 3 points each way at 16 to 1. We had horses that were as big as 22 to 1 that were unlucky not to win. One missed, I can't remember his name, and Pontefract one day missed the break by a mile, should have won. I didn't even add in any of them. So in the last 5 weeks, the total plus was 365 points. Now, and then if you wanted to add in all my horses that got placed, I don't know how many points it'd be, but sure, look, we'll just go through two of them. Let's say Shanro and Marjana, them two alone would be nearly 9 points between them. The each way double of the two would nearly be, and their two single each ways would nearly be 11 points. So there's 20 other points. But let's just say we lost, let's say we lost 120 points, which is a big number, and I'd highly doubt it. But let's say we did lose 120 points. That would still bring us to 245 plus without even adding in any of the place selections. So crazy total plus without adding in one each way selection, and I had a lot of each way horses. I just counted up the winners, 365. So yeah, like I said, let's say we lost 120 points, which I highly doubt it. And if we mixed up in all the place horses, it would even out. But I'd say if you put in all the place horses, you'd have over 400, a plus of over 450 points. And then you could take off, if you wanted, say, 120 points, 140 points, say that we lost, 150 points that we definitely didn't. But you could say that it's just massive. So a total plus in 5 weeks of 365 with no placed horses added in. Right, lads, Patreon was... is coming up to the first of the month. The link will be in the description below. Sign up early in the month. Don't do it now if you're new. If you're coming in, sign up on the first of the month. We had the maximum, the 5 pointers, the ones that matters. We had a lot of 3 points winning as well. So I just want to find for you my selection for tomorrow in Ripon. This was a last time out winner. It's 11 to 4. And yeah, it's trained by Sam England, and I think Cam Hardy takes the ride. So this horse was a good winner, won by a length the last day. Yeah, it has a 5 pound rise, I think it has a 4 or 5 pound rise. And it's called Mark's Choice in the 305 at Ripon. I think this could win again. I really do. It won well the last time. It's up 5 pound, but it hit the line really strong. And I think it'll win the 305 Mark's Choice in Ripon, a point win 11 to 4. If it was a bigger price, I'd go a lot stronger on it. But that was it. So yeah, so look, the Patreon, just the last 5 weeks, I'll just run through. We had a 9 to 2 winner, Migration, with a Rule 4. Nagano 4 to 1, 3 points win. Achilles 3 points win. Glorious Rio 3 points each way at 9 to 1. No doubt about that, 12 to 1, 2 points each way. Fox's Tails 3 points each way. Anna Gold 5 points each way, 11 to 2. Corliss 3 points win at 13 to 8, went off odds on, or it might have went off even money. Piston Duty of Care 1, Sir Michael Stout's horse. We also gave the good horse on the service as well, Mishreef, and the same day Crystal Cascade won as well. At the Girl 3 points win, 7 to 2. So you know what I mean. We had Overthink just the other day, and Royal Prospect and other horses as well. So there's just a few of them. Yes, it was disappointing, I have to say, with the 2 point selections in the bronze there. So I do keep it real, but the 3 points and above selections were very solid. So like I said, in the 5 weeks, a massive total plus without adding in one placed horse, and you can take your minus off it whatever you want and do it up. But it's insane. 42 winners tipped in the last 5 weeks, so I'm proud of that. Right, lads, tune in Mark's Choice tomorrow. Link for the Patreon will be in the description below. And yeah, hope you keep following the winners. We'll try hard to keep bringing them. The time for codding is over. The punter's friend.